Alright, so let's talk about this solo, which scales I use and arpeggios and where they come from. I'm not going to talk about my right hand technique because then this lesson will be like 8 hours long, but I will notate my right hand technique in the PDF file. So check out the PDF file if you want to know how I pick everything. Also, I have a lesson about this chord progression. I recommend that you check out that lesson before this lesson, so you have a firm understanding of the chords and which scales you can use and so on. Okay, so let's talk about this specific solo and what I'm playing. So I start with a phrase that sounds like this: 3, 4. So what's going on there? We're gonna go to an A7 chord, A minor 7 chord. So before that, I approach the chord with an E7 altered line. So think E7 sharp 9, for example, or E7 sharp 9, or E7 sharp 9, sharp 5. Chords like that. So we can call those chords altered chords. So E altered. Which scale can you play over these type of chords? Well, you can play the altered scale. How do we play the altered scale? Well, you can play the melodic minor scale, but 1/2 step above. So if we have E altered, play F melodic minor scale. It's an F minor 6 chord. And the scale, F melodic minor. So this scale works also over E altered. So if I play this F melodic minor scale over E, I get the E altered scale. So that's what I'm playing. That's the E altered scale, or you can think of it as the F melodic minor scale. It's obviously good if you know your first of your F minor 6 voicings in different positions, for example. I'll do that again slowly, because there will be no diagrams for this. So here's with the 5th in the bass, with the 6th in the bass, major 6 in the bass, the root position. Here we have the 3rd in the bass. This is drop 2 voicings. All right. And then obviously it's good if you can play the melodic minor scale in its position. I already showed you in this position. Then we have here, so we could play. We can play here, so we can play we could play in this position here with the 6 in the bass. Here's another position. So we could play, let's see here. So we can play. So F melodic minor scale, but over E, and you get the E altered. So that's a long explanation for the first line. So I play. That's notes from the E altered scale. To be specific, I play an F minor 6/9 arpeggio. You could think of it as that. An F minor 6/9 arpeggio. So if we analyze these notes in relation to F, so this is the 6 to the root F, to the 9th, to the minor 3rd, to the 5th, to the 6th, to the root F, to the 9th, to the minor 3rd. If we could also, it's of course good to analyze these notes in relation to E, because we're actually playing these notes over E. So if you do that, I have the minor 7th here. Let's see here. We have this note here, which is the flat 9. This is the minor 3rd, or we could call it the sharp 9. So minor 7th, flat 9, sharp 9, to major 3rd, to this is the sharp 5, to the minor 7th, to the flat 9, to the sharp 9, to the 3rd. and then I end on an A note, and that's when we're on the A chord. Okay, that's like 8 minutes long explanation for the first line, so let's keep going here. So I play now over the A7 chord. I play. That's in bar 2 and 3 in the PDF. I essentially play an A-7 arpeggio with some enclosures. I have a lesson about enclosures, so check out that. So here's an A-7, here's an A minor arpeggio. So I play the root, then I approach the 5th, a half step below. Then I play the minor 3rd of A. Then I make an enclosure here to the minor 3rd again. I play a scale tone above, half step below, and then the 3rd again. So we have, that's the enclosure. To the root, and now I'm gonna make another enclosure to the root again. So half step below the root, scale tone above the root. You could play like this, but I like this better. So then I play this note, chromatic note into the 5th. So this is an approach note, you could call it, to the 5th. Then I play the chromatic scale from the minor 7th to the root. And now we're in bar 3 over an C7 chord. So I play the root of C, which is C, obviously. So I play this note 2 times, and then these 2 notes. The minor 7th of C and the 3rd. So we have. All right, let's move on. Let's go to bar 4, where we have a Dm7 chord. I play Fmaj7 arpeggio. So I play an Fmaj7 arpeggio over D-7. You could think of it also as a D minor 9 arpeggio from the 3rd. This is the minor 3rd of D. So think of it as a D minor 9 arpeggio from the 3rd. So start with that. I slide up to the minor 3rd of D, to the root of D, then I slide up a half step, and then back again. It's out of the scale, but it's just so quick. So you don't, you will not hear this note as a wrong note. Sliding down to the minor 7th of D, to the major 3rd of G, because now we're on a G7 chord. So over D minor 7 to G we have this 3, 4, 1, and then I play this line over G7. You can say I start with an G13 sharp 9 arpeggio. That you could think of this as a G7 sharp 9 arpeggio, or think of it as a G7 arpeggio with the minor 3rd added and the 13. So root minor 3rd to major 3rd to the 5th to the minor 7th to the 6th. Then here comes an enclosure to the 5th. Then I go down, I go up the chromatic scale to the 3rd, major 3rd of C. When we go to this note, we're actually on an A-7 chord again. So this is the 5th of A. So So we have like that. After I played the fifth, by the way, we're in bar 6 here, so now we're in bar 6. I play the fifth, and then I go back a half step and I bend to the fifth again, like that. And then I tap the 7th fret. So essentially I'm playing the 5th and then the minor 7th of A. And then we're on bar 7 over a C7 chord. And I play kind of a bluesy lick. You can think of this lick as the minor, A minor blues scale. But since we were playing this over a C7 chord, it's actually the C major pentatonic blues scale. So the lick I'm playing sounds like this. From bar 6 to bar 7 to bar 8 sounds like this. So I'm bending this note to this note. When I'm bending the B string here, and then I pick the G string, when I do that, I also mute the B string with my middle finger. So otherwise, it will sound like this. That can also be cool. But I prefer to mute the B string like that. So it's just the minor blues scale, A minor blues scale, or C major pentatonic blues scale. So 3, 4, 1, 2. I have this kind of difficult to play on the acoustic guitar here, but I slide from the 5th fret up to a half step and then below, and then a hammer on a pull off to the 7th fret, like that. Pretty, yeah. This one it can be a little bit difficult. So practice it slowly. 3, 4. One more time, a little bit slower. 3, 4. All right, and this is the this is the perfect 5th of E, because now we're on an E chord. And I play a line that sounds like this. 3, 4, 1. And I end on this note, which is A. One more time. 3, 4, 1. What's going on here? I'm playing an E7 arpeggio from the major 3rd to the major 7th to the root. So this is like an approach note, or you could think of it that I'm playing the chromatic scale. So you could play like, if you want to. I play. Then I go down chromatically. I go down the chromatic scale, you could say. Like that. You could play. So. And now I'm using an enclosure targeting the 5th here again. Like that. To the major 3rd, to the minor 3rd, to the major 3rd again, and then to A. So 3, 4, 1. Like that. And now we're on the Am7 chord. I play this line. I'm playing again the chromatic scale, like that, from A, just going down. And now I'm making another enclosure targeting the 5th of A. So we have 3, 4, like that. And then I go up the A minor pentatonic scale, or A minor blues scale, I guess. Like that. So from bar 10, it sounds like this: 3, 4. So in bar 11, I play that lick: 3, 4. So this lick is just the A minor pentatonic scale over C7 and Dm7. Obviously pretty fast lick, so practice this slowly, like 3, 4, 1. Okay. And then we're in bar 13 and I play this lick. So I'm bending this note up to the major third of G. Grabbing this note, which is the 5th of G. Then I'm keeping this bend here and then playing the 5th, making a pull off to the 4th, the perfect 4th of G. Then grabbing the major third again and dropping it. Dropping the bend, releasing the bend, pull off to the root, to the 6th of G, to the root again. You can think of the C shape here. So this is a C shape, but as a G chord. So that's the lick. Just you could think of this as the G mixolydian scale, because all these notes can be derived from the G mixolydian scale. The G mixolydian scale is just the 5th mode of the C major scale, and the C major scale is the same, has the same notes as the A minor scale. And then I play. So that's in bar 14 to 15. First thing. That's over an Am7 chord. So it's I play the root to the minor third, sliding up to the minor 7th and the 5th. Back to these two notes. 5th and minor 3rd. So I'm actually harmonizing the A minor scale, you could say, with 6. This is intervals of 6. And so on. So, bar 14, 3, 4. So in bar 15 I play, going down from these two notes. This is over a C chord, C7 chord. This is the 5th of C and major 3rd of C, going down chromatically to these two notes, which is the 4th, perfect 4th of C and the 9th of C, ending on the root of C and the 3rd of C. And then we're on the D minor 7 chord, and I play a lick based on the A minor pentatonic scale, and with quintuplets. It sounds like Let's see if I can play it on the acoustic guitar here. I will probably fail. Something like that. 3, 4. It's super hard to play on the acoustic guitar here. So anyway, it's quintuplets, so it's a pattern of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I play. And then this note. In the tabs, it says 11. I'm in bar 16 by now, by the way. So, but in the tabs, it says I'm playing 11, which I do. So that I'm playing actually a wrong note in the solo. So in the solo, I play. Oh yeah, to this, the 9th of A. But this note is wrong. I was supposed to play like that. And then, so we had the first part like that. No, sorry. Like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3, 4. And that's over a D-7 chord. And then I play 3, 4, 1. A line that goes like that. That's in bar 17. It's over an E7 chord. 3, 4, 1. So I play the major third. You could think of this as the G shape. I'm in the G shape. So major third to the 5th, to the minor 7th, to the root, to the minor 9th, to the major third, to the 5th again, to the sharp 5, to the minor 7th, going out chromatically to this note here, which is the major 7th of F, because now we're on an F major 7 chord. So we have 3, 4, 1. So there I'm just playing a few notes from the F minor 7 chord. And I'll play. This is a F6-9 voicing. Here's F with the root. So we're in bar 19. 3, 4, 1. I play these 2 notes. An A minor triad, but these 3 notes is also from an F major 7 chord. So I'm going down chromatically to these 2 notes, which is from a D major 7 chord, and then sliding up to a D major 9. So we have from bar 18, we have like this, 3, 4. And then I play a line over a D major 7 chord in bar 21, which sounds like 3, 4. What's going on there? It's essentially a D major triad, arpeggio, but with a few enclosures and chromatics. So root, major third, going up a scale tone, and then a half step below the major third. So root, major third, and then I'm playing an enclosure targeting the third again. So root, third, enclosure, third again. Then half step below the perfect 5th, sliding up to the 5th. To the root, which is D, back to the 5th, to the minor 7th, going out chromatically to the major 7th and to the root. So we have 3, 4. And then to the minor 3rd, sliding up to the major 3rd and to the 5th. You can think of it that we're in between the A shape, This is the A shape, but as a D chord, and a C shape as a D chord. So we're in between these shapes, so we're playing 3, 4. Okay, now we're back on an Fmaj7 chord, and I play like that. This is just a lick based on the A minor pentatonic scale, but I'm playing the A minor pentatonic scale over Fmaj7. So that's in bar 22. 3, 4, 1. And then I play a bluesy lick there. This is the A minor blues scale. So that's bar 23. And the last note, this one, is part of the next lick or line, which I play over a Dm7 chord. And the line sounds like this. 3, 4. One more time. 3, 4. So from bar 23, let's play from bar 22. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Let's play that over the track. 2, 3, 4. This lick, it's just think of it as chord tones of D major with a few approach notes and chromatics. So these two notes, or these notes, is essentially from a G triad. So I play the root D to the 4th and 6th of D. But you can think of it as a G triad also. This is the 5th of G, this is the root, and this is the 3rd. 3rd, root, 5th. If you analyze these notes in relation to D, we have root here, the 4th, 2, and the 6th. So, and then these two notes going up half step. So I'm going up to the major 3rd and the 5th. So the perfect 5th and the major 3rd of D. To the root, to the 5th, going down chromatically to the 3rd of D. So we have 3, 4. After the 3rd, I play the root again. And then the backing track goes to a D minor chord. So we were just on a D major 7 chord, and then everything switches to a D minor 7. So I just switch myself from the major 3rd to the minor 3rd, and then I play the root again. So we have like this: 3, 3, 4. And then I play this line. 1, 2. Something like that. Let's play along with the track. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like that. Let's do it one more time. 3, 4, 1. I'm starting on this note, a half step below the minor 3rd of D. Here's the minor 3rd of D. So I'm starting half step below to the minor 3rd of D, and then I play the A minor A minor blues scale. Okay, so 1, 2, like that. And then in bar 27, we're over an F major 7 chord here. I play a few double stops. 2, 3, 4. So double stops based on the F major pentatonic scale. Here's the F major pentatonic scale. We're in the C shape here. So 3, 4, 1. And then I play over a D major 7 chord. I play this chord. A D, sorry, my guitar is a little bit out of tune, but anyway. D sus2. So here's D, the root, and the 5th to the root to the sus2, the major 2nd, or the major 9th, and the 5th. And then I play a few double stops based on the D major pentatonics. Now we're in bar 28 and 29, and it sounds like, let's play to the track. 3, 4. Let me play it one more time without the track. 3, 4. That's the D major pentatonic scale. I'm in the E shape. Here's the D major pentatonic scale. So then down here, the scale, D major pentatonic scale in this position goes like this. Slowly. So, one more time. 3, 4. And then I play over F major 7. I play this lick. Let's play it to the track. 2, 3, 4. Then another D sus2 chord over a D major 7. The backing track is playing D major 7 or D major 9. And I play this voicing again, this chord. And then the backing track goes to a B flat 13 chord. And then to an E altered chord. B flat 13 to E altered, or you could say E7 sharp 9 sharp 5. So over the B flat 13 I play essentially chord tones from a B flat major triad, but with a lot of enclosures. So I play the root B flat to the minor 3rd, to the major 3rd, to the perfect 5th, going up to the minor 7, then going down chromatically, enclosure targeting the perfect 5th, to the 4th, going to the major 9th of B flat, chromatically up to the major 3rd. So one more time. Root, minor 3rd, major 3rd, 5th, minor 7th, the 6th, major 6th, enclosure to the perfect 4th, to the major 9th, going up chromatically to the 3rd, pull off to the 9th, then playing another enclosure targeting the root. So yeah, enclosure targeting the root, which is B flat. So we have, after I have targeting the B flat with this enclosure, I go down chromatically to B flat, major 7th, which is a passing tone, to the minor 7th, to the major 6. Okay, and then now I'm gonna target an E note, because now we're gonna go to an E7 chord, E7 altered. So I play a half step above, a half step below, and then E. So we have from B flat, like that. So from bar 20 to 32, and the first notes of bar 33, we have 3, 4. Like that. From the E here, I play a line which goes like that. And I end on this note, which is the minor 3rd of A. Okay, I'm gonna explain this line here. It's essentially the same line, kind of the same line as I started the solo with. If you remember, I started the solo with, which was kind of an F minor 6/9 arpeggio. You can think of this as the same thing, kind of. If we're thinking of this as the root, the 8th fret, which is F. So if we analyze these notes to F, we have F root to the major 9th, to the minor 3rd, to this note, which is the 5th, to the 6th, to the major 7th of F. So think of this as, you can think of this as an F minor major 9 arpeggio. I say that again, an F minor major 9 arpeggio, because we have an F minor triad. We're playing these two notes, F, minor 3rd, and the 5th. But we're also playing the major 7th of F. And we're playing the 9th. But we're also playing the 6th. Yeah, so we also have the 6th there. You could call it F minor major 13, actually, because the 6th is also the 13th. So F minor major 13. I think I got that right. But anyway, if we analyze these notes in relation to E, we have the root, the minor 9th, minor 3rd, major 3rd, sharp 5, minor 7th, root, minor 9th, back again to root, minor 7th, and to the minor 3rd of A. So, from bar 32 to 33, sounds like this, 3, 4. Okay, that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Pretty long explanation, pretty long video here, but yeah, it takes some time to explain everything in detail. But I probably forgot something, so if you feel that I forgot to mention anything, just let me know and I'll help you. Okay, cheers.
Thank you.